Hi guys, how are you doing today? We are going to test the new Beauty Blender Bounce Foundation. I am so excited. I couldn't wait for the weekend to test this foundation because I got it I think on Thursday or Friday and I'm like, please come, I need to know, I need to see how it works. So here we are. We have the Beauty Blender Foundation. I don't know how many years I've been using Beauty Blender, probably for about 2-3 years. I think it is the best blender for the foundation. There are good sponges that you can apply makeup with, but in my personal opinion, nothing beats the Beauty Blender sponge. When they came out with the foundation, and when I saw it is full coverage and it's more targeted for the oily combo skin, I was like, yes, thank you, please, I wanna have it. So here we are testing the new Liquid Whip Longwear Foundation by Beauty Blender. I actually love the packaging because it tells you what exactly it claims to be. This one tells you there is a full coverage velveteen finish. It gives you moisture boosting hyaluronic acid and also has antioxidant rich white birch extract. It is a weightless, buildable, whipped liquid that can be layered from medium to maximum coverage to address both tone and texture. It is never dull or greasy, which is amazing. I'm gonna test it today for the greasiness. Skin gets that pro artist velveteen finish that looks picture perfect IRL and on screen. Everything sounds so amazing. If it delivers what it claims, it might be my new favorite foundation. Will it beat my Estee Lauder? I'm gonna find out. So let's open the package. By the way, I have the shade Blend 2.30 and I hope it matches me because I ordered online and I have no idea if I did a good choice or not. That's how it looks. I'm not too sure if it's the front or the back, but regardless, the packaging is gorgeous. Like I feel like it's a work of art. It is so cool. Oh, it's actually made in Italy. Interesting. By the way, it comes in 32 shades, which actually pretty great. You get 1 ounce fluid or 30 milliliters, pretty standard. What does it say for the directions? It says hold bottle at a 45 angle and dispense foundation into the reservoir to create a surface for mixing or pump directly onto your sponge or skin. It has this funny thing. It's probably blocking the pump, I would assume. Yeah, right now the pump is blocked. I can't press it, so I guess I need to unlock the thing. By the way, I already primed my face with Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. I use it. I love it. I always use it with the First Impressions foundations. Here comes nothing. I'm gonna pump it on my hand. Is it 45 degrees? Let's do 2 pumps. Yeah, it is definitely like a thick consistency. It's very like, no, I don't want to run anywhere. It feels very, like, even though it is moussey, it feels very light. So strange. Don't think it's gonna be enough, the 2 pumps. Let's see, let's try to blend it and see. Gosh, I did my eyebrows today because I already have my eyes, so I don't look like too crazy. I decided to do my eyebrows, and every time I do it, I always ask myself why I do it, because it's so hard to go around the eyebrows and apply the foundation. Definitely color too light, but it will be good for me when the winter comes. I don't feel like it's a full coverage yet, at least. Let's try a few more pumps and see if it gives us more coverage, because I'm not living for this coverage. I don't like this kind of coverage. The texture, it's so strange. Like, it comes out as a mousse, but when you apply it, it almost feels liquid, like water. I assume it is water-based. I wonder if it's transfer resistant. It doesn't say anything online about it being transfer proof. Alright, the foundation is blended. I actually enjoy how it all looks. It is definitely not like a matte flat finish. It is almost like a little bit glowing, dewy. I don't see it to be matte, to be honest. Like, you know, my T-zone, it looks very much dewy. I don't know if it's gonna set or not. I don't see it to be emphasizing my pores or anything. Everything looks pretty good. I don't feel like it's full coverage. Like, I mean, how many pumps I have to get to full coverage? And because it's very liquidy, I think it might not be the best way to apply this foundation with a sponge. Maybe you get a better coverage if you do it with the brush. I thought it is a beauty blender, so they created the foundation for the beauty blender. But I almost feel like you're gonna get a better coverage with the brush. Everything else looks great. Like, so far, so good. I have no issues. I like how the foundation looks. In terms of being weightless, it does kind of feel weightless, but it doesn't look to me like I don't wear any foundation. Definitely, I see that I'm wearing foundation. I'm gonna zoom in closer so you guys can see how it looks on my face. You're gonna see everything you don't want to see. So this is how the foundation looks on my face. I have no issues so far. I start noticing that I start settling in my wrinkle, in my smile line, but everything else looks fine. I need to set the foundation. Like, it still feels a little bit tacky in some spots. I guess if you have dry skin, you might not need to set the foundation, but with my skin, like I have an oily combo skin, I do need to set my face. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna finish the rest of my makeup. I'm gonna come back to give you the thoughts, how everything else blended on top. Face is dark, everything is pretty much done. I had no issues blending my concealer. The powder laid down perfectly fine. I had no issues blending bronzers or blush. Everything blended the same way it usually does. I'm actually loving how the foundation looks on my face. I cannot say it feels weightless just because I have so much makeup on my face. I mean, like, granted, I have so many layers of makeup, so it definitely not exactly feeling weightless, but it doesn't look like I'm wearing a ton of makeup, and it looks really beautiful on the camera. Like, I'm looking at my viewfinder, and it looks pretty cute on the camera. I am loving how it looks in person. It does not emphasize any of my texture. My pores look minimized. Everything is looking great. I don't see any creasing happening besides that one here, the smile line, which is very normal. All my foundations do have that issue. It looks actually really good. I'm really excited to wear it for the rest of the day and see how it wears as day progresses. But so far, so good. By the way, I think I forgot to tell you how much it cost. It is $52. Kind of pricey, not a cheap foundation. And I used 4 pounds to get to the coverage I have. Again, I think you're gonna get more coverage using brush than beauty blender. I feel like this foundation is too liquidy. Even though it comes out as a moussey foundation, it definitely feels like a watery foundation when you start to apply it. So I feel like beauty blender sucks a lot of it, and that's why you don't have as much coverage with 2 pumps as you probably would have with a brush. I should try it. I'm not sure. I'm just guessing. Like, I'm taking a wild guess, but I think that's what the issue is. It looks flawless. I am actually loving it, and I'm pretty happy with how my makeup looks. So far is good. I'm gonna be out pretty much the whole day, so I'm really curious how it all goes. But yeah, I'm gonna do some check-ins during the day to update you guys how it all wears. But so far, I'm loving it. I'll see you in a little bit. So guys, I've been wearing the foundation for about 5 hours now, and it completely rubbed off my nose. I have actually nothing on my nose. I start noticing that it is sliding up here, so I have really nothing left. It gets cakey, and I am kind of extra oily than I normally am with my Estee Lauder. I'm quite shiny, and I'll probably need to powder at this point. I have the line, like the foundation settled in here, and I have like double of the line, which is kind of weird. I never get this kind of stuff, so I'm not super thrilled about the foundation. I'll keep wearing it and I'll see as the day progresses if it gets any worse or not, but that's the update so far. Guys, I've been wearing the foundation for about 13 hours now, and it's a big huge pass for me. It is completely like it slid off my face. I have bold spots on my face. Around my nose there's pretty much nothing. It just keeps sliding, and the foundation claims to be 24 hour, up to 24 hour, and I've been wearing it 13, which is technically like, well, a little bit more than half, and it is gone. It was good for the first few hours, and after that it just took its turn. So unfortunately, I don't like this foundation. It's a pass. It's not good for the oily skin. I did notice actually, I think it is transferring slightly, so it's a big disappointment for me. I'm gonna take my makeup off. I'm really tired, and thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. You can also follow me on my Instagram, and I'll see you in the next video. Mwah.